What's up, gamers? It's me, Easy here, with a new video, and today is my random topic video. And today's topic is categorizing not categorizing school, but school in general, really. But that's my main focus for this topic because that's much kind of thought more of. But let me just, I guess, finish this part. Then let me just start off with, is school right for everyone? That is something that a lot of people put in their heads at school, that every kid needs to go to school, which I believe no, not personally. I am gonna go to college. I am gonna stay in school for how long it takes me, but but it's because I know how hard it is out there for my parents who didn't finish high school. They did get their GEDs or whatever they're called, but they so I know how hard it is now for them, how they can't get like a BSAS job because they're not that smart. And I see that sometimes they're kind of, they get confused easily once in a while, and I have to explain it to them. But I understand because they had to go work for their family. My mom, she already had a kid. My dad, he was his dad died when he was young, so he had to help pay the bills and stuff. So I understand when there's, so like, there's logical reasons why there's not, school is not right for everyone. Um, unless you just don't want to listen and learn. But sometimes there's some kids that learn and pay attention and try to hard school, study every day, but they just can't pass those tests. Those in Texas they're called star tests for the final exam of the final exams, like I don't know. And really, they don't actually determine if you're gonna pass or not, but they're like a big deal for some reason. Uh, but some people, they study so hard and they still can't pass it. And even the teachers try to help them. The teachers, like, the only way they pass their next grade level is because the teachers help them by giving, like, not free hundreds. It's not like that. All right, you're not gonna pass, but here's 100 just for you could guess. You're not gonna pass unless I give you this 300. No, the teachers, like, try to find any work that they miss, and they just try to help them out as much as they can. That's legal, of course, but sometimes those kids are just not that good at school. They're not, I don't know, genetically not good at school. I'm not very sure, but and also those kids that need to work because, like, their mom, she got sick, their parents got sick, something happened, a real reason, not an excuse, and, like, they just can't stay in school. They can't go to college, or at least, and so yeah, and they have to start working, which is really understandable. I have friends that I can have friends that are still in school, but they're so busy working all that they have no free time because they're trying to helping out their family, which I understand and respect them a lot for that. And I did not really want to go so serious in this random topic. I really wanted to be really, like, happy and energetic because I'm happy and energetic right now. But it kind of got a little serious. But let me go to my second part that I really want to talk about, and it is categorizing in school. In movies such as Saved by the Bell, it's really stereotypical. There's a lot of stereotypes in that. Well, there's jocks, which is Slater. He's a big jock, and there's preps, and which is not stereotypical because that's how really preps are. And then there's the nerds, and that's really stereotypical. Pocket protectors all day over there and Saved by the Bell. And then there's the divas, all this crazy stuff. But in real life, I don't know, at my school, the jocks are not full jockey like that anymore. A lot of jocks are, not most of the time jocks are depicted as are dumb, not smart, are the bullies, pick on everyone because they're jocks and they're the face of the school, whatever. But there is some jocks that are one or the other, but it's not really like that. There's a lot of jocks that are really cool and almost as nerdy as nerds are. Not Some jocks that I know are really really smart, top of the class, which is crazy. And nerds, there's so many different types of nerds. Nerds are classified to, like, geeks and to band geeks and to gaming geeks, all this type of crap. There's some nerds that are like I have a friend. He is really really smart. In my freshman year. He was number one for freshman class. He was top ranking freshman class, but he is a beast at basketball. I'm telling you, he does this one move that pisses me off, and I see it. I see it in slow motion for some reason when he's doing it. That's how fast he is. That you see it in slow motion, but you can't do nothing about it without fouling him. which is kind of crazy. But there's also but they just in movies usually just nerds and that's it. But there's gaming nerds, people that are not smart but they game a lot. So for some reason they're categorized as nerds. Once in a while, I guess I get categorized in real life like that, like I'm a nerd or whatever, because I do play games and I know games and I know a lot of stuff because I just do Google search and that's pretty much how I know a lot of stuff. But but really, I'm not that smart, and really I play a lot of sports. So it's, you know, not really nerd, not even really a geek. I'm just pretty much another other. I don't know, I'm very sure, but not really. But categorized, like, my point is, in school is not really so black and plain like that. In movies, how it's so stereotypical, how it's just there's a set of nerds, set of jocks, and whatever things they have. Emos, they're just like so emo, like I listen to punk rock and they would just want to kill themselves. No, there's some lot of funny emos. They're pretty much, there's different types of emos. They're not really called emos. Some are goth, scene, which are the really hyper. I have friends that are like that, which are hilarious because they're always happier than me, which is kind of crazy. But it's just kind of it's just really different in real life than compared in movies when it comes to school and how kids are categorized. Like nerds are always getting and like in movies, the jocks are always putting nerds in swirlies or stuff them in lockers. But really, at my school, a lot of times we think of nerds as like the coolest kids because how smart they are. They're like, oh, what's up? They say, what's up, Nikki? Yeah, you're a beast, man. You're so smart. You don't mess around with Nikki. And then we start saying, man, don't mess around with Nikki. That's our homeboy. You know, that stuff. But in movies, it's like these but the only nerd I could guess it's kind of true is in the 70s show, which is what's his name, Screech. I have friends that are like that, but they're hilarious. So it's not always stereotypical in a lot of movies, but in some movies it is really stereotypical. But so what category are you now? So I want to put your what are you seeing, just your stereotypical category. What stereotype category you think you'll fall into? If you're in a movie right now in the 70s, what will you be in? Will you be one of those, for some reason they just put you, since you're so smart, they're gonna put you with all the nerds, so you be in the movie, you be a person with pocket protectors, a glass and a tape in the middle, snorting when you laugh, that type of stuff. Or you're a jock but you're really smart instead, but they're gonna make you sound dumb, that type of stuff. So what do you think your stereotype category would be for you if you were in like in an old school movie? So hopefully you like this video, guys, and hopefully I did not confuse you. My random topic videos, if you're new here, yeah, I go just off the top of my head pretty much, unless I have to do a couple takes because either someone barges in my room or something. And sorry for not uploading last Sunday. Sunday. I kind of forgot. My bad. But the gameplay you see in the background, if you haven't noticed, is the park, and I'm not doing the best because this character this player that I'm playing against is this player that I'm playing as is my other my player, because my first one went offline because an update came and I did not know, and I was playing and I barely realized I was offline, and now I can't go back to online, which is stupid, but can't have everything right? But this is I usually play small forward. So when what is it called? Forgot what it's called. But if you need me for a team to play with, let me know. I usually play small forward, but I started off again as a point guard, athletic, because I want to try out something new. But I usually play small forward. So if you need a team if you need a player in your team that's small forward, let me know. Anyways, guys, this is me, EG here, signing out.